And good evening, everyone. Welcome to Edgewood High School for the Martinsville Artesians basketball. Tonight, the Edgewood Mustangs play host to the Martinsville Artesians. I am Braxton Dilly, and I am joined by Cole Meyer.
I talked to Coach Staggs over the Thanksgiving break, and he said offensively the Artesians will be pushing the ball up and down the court, looking to use their height advantage. Their height advantage, they have Dayton Devon at 6'9" and Noah Stout at around 6'6". And Edgewood doesn't really have that height, only around 6'4" is their tallest player. Coach Staggs said in order for his team to win, they'll have to limit Trevor Taylor touches, but Trevor Taylor has been suspended of an undetermined length. And so that'll be good for the Artesians that he won't be playing tonight.
Yeah.
And Coach Staggs said he's very excited for the start of the season. And he went on to say they had a great fall, and he enjoys this group of young men and their attitudes and their hard work so far.
Yeah, this should be a good game tonight.
As we get ready to have a moment of silence in the national anthem, Martinsville, as I said, much taller than the Mustangs, so look to use that as their advantage. The Mustangs coming out with a different starting lineup than usual, having sophomore Jace Utley starting. And looks like we are going to get ready to start.
Before the national anthem, we are going to take a moment of silence for West Washington's football coach, Philip Bousman, who recently passed away.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, earlier this week, Indiana High School athletics suffered a tragic loss when West Washington football coach and athletic director Philip Bousman died of complications from a stroke. And if you will, please join us in a moment of silence for Mr. Bousman. And now, if you will, please remain standing. Men, gentlemen, please remove your headwear as we honor America with our national anthem.
And we are back here at Edgewood High School. Martinsville and Edgewood are about to tip off.
Next, we're going to have our starting lineups. We're going to have Martinsville's first with Landon Myers coming out as guard with Brady Costin, and we're going to have a big man group of Noah Stout, Zach Lynn, and Dayton Devon. That's a very tall group, but young group, as we're going to have them announce the starting lineups right now. Dayton Devon is going to be the tallest player out here, 6'9".
A junior, number 40, Zach Lynn.
None of these players coming back played varsity last year. Brady Costin would have, but he ended up breaking his hand, unfortunately. So it's a fresh new group of players this year, as we're going to look for this.
Brady Costin.
Yeah, the Artesians are very young.
A sophomore, number 5, Landon Myers.
As we're going to have the Edgewood Mustangs roster now
by Mr. Kip Staggs. And now the starters for your Edgewood Mustangs.
Going to have Jace Utley, Coleman
Edgar,
Sater,
sophomore, number
Sam
2,
Keto,
Jace
Derek Farkas,
Utley.
and Parker Harrington. Jace Utley started the JV game,
Edgar,
and he's
the
out
senior.
here starting varsity
Number
tonight.
12,
Yeah, you don't see that
Sam
very
Keto.
And I'm guessing that Utley is going to be the
Edgar,
replacement
the
for
senior.
Taylor until
Number
he is
14,
out.
Derek Farkas.
Yeah, again, that's a tough loss for the Edgewood Mustangs tonight.
At forward, a senior. Number 40, Parker Harrington.
This Mustangs team is much
And at
older
forward, a
and
junior,
experienced
number
than the
5,
Artesians are.
Coleman
The only bad thing
Sater.
for them is their height, as Parker
Mustangs are
Harrington
coached
is
by
their
Mr.
tallest
Matt
player at
Wadsworth.
6'4". And we are about to tip off here.
Our officials for tonight's game, Mr.
This will be
David
the
George,
first
Mr.
game
Rick
for the
Vaughn,
Martinsville
Mr.
Artesians,
Dennis
but the Edgewood
Escalante.
Mustangs are here to play their second game as they lost earlier in the week to Bloomington South.
Reminder to the students,
Yes, as he said,
Mustangs
Edgewood lost to
scored the
Bloomington
first
South
minute,
on November
and each
26th.
student
They lost
standing gets a
a whopping 90
card
to
for
40, 94 to 40.
six-piece McNugget
But
or
that
McDouble.
could change here. It could be a good game. Edgewood last year went 20-6, but sadly lost to Owen Valley in their sectional championship. They are under a new coach, Matt Wadsworth. He is coming from a Whiteland. And the Artesians last year, disappointing 6-7, but they're looking to bounce back this year and have a good year.
Yeah,
As
they sure
we're-
got the height to do it.
Yes. So we start off the game here.
Landon Myers is going to bring it up for the Artesians.
Looks like the Mustangs are in a man-to-man defense right here.
Zach Lynn is going to pass it down Dayton Devon. He's going to try the 2, and it is no good.
Dayton Devon's going to use that height, as it looks like it's going to be a foul on number 10, Brady Costin, to start off the game.
Personal foul, number 10, Costin.
As the Edgewood Mustangs are taking it out, the Martinsville Artesians are in a 2-2-1 press right now, trying to get them off balance.
Sam Keto bringing it up for the Edgewood Mustangs.
As he's holding the ball for a while, Utley comes down.
Keto at the top of the key. He's directing traffic here.
Looks like the Artesians could be playing, yes, they look like they're playing a 2-3 zone right now. So they're going to try to limit them from getting inside.
Sam Keto drives in, passes it out, and they're going to miss the 3, but rebound Dayton Devon. Myers pushes it up, passes it over to Costin, and I think that was another foul called on Costin there.
It looks like it's actually a turnover, as
That was a turn, yeah.
Edgewood gets the ball back in. And again, Martinsville's still playing their 2-2-1 press.
Looks like Keto's going to be the point guard here, trying to bring it across half court.
Keto's trying to dribble through. Costin's playing tough defense, but he's going to be called for a second foul of the night already. That is not even 2 minutes into the game.
Yeah,
Personal foul, number 2. Number 10,
that's tough for the
Costin.
Artesians as Costin gets 2 very costly fouls here.
Costin is
the
the only senior starting, so he's going to have to be the leader of this team, and they need him. As Keto drives through, but throws it out of bounds and hits a cheerleader.
Yeah. Still no score here with 6:46 remaining in the first quarter.
12,
As the
Westner.
Martinsville's second senior, they only have 2 seniors this year. Craig Westner comes in for Brady Costin, who has 2 fouls.
Myers going to bring it down for the Artesians.
Myers looking to have a good year this year. He played JV last year and looking to be the point guard for this varsity team.
Yeah, looks like he's going to dribble it over, pass it over to Zach Lynn. He's going to try a 3. A little short there.
No good by Lynn, but number 5, Coleman Sater with the rebound as they're coming out in transition.
Here we have number 2, which
Chase
that will be
Utley.
Chase Utley. Yep.
As Sater comes in but gets fouled, and it looks like the foul is going to be on number 55, Dayton Devon.
Yeah, that's his first personal.
Yes, that'll be number 55, Dayton Devon. Devon is clearly the tallest player on the court, is 6'9". Over the summer, he played on Eric Gordon's AAU team, EG10, so he's gotten good experience, and he's looking to bring that to the Artesians this year as Sater misses his first free throw.
Slater's free throw is up, and it is good.
That is 1 for 2 for Sater on that, as the Mustangs are going to need to come out in a 2-2-1 press now. They have Devon at the top with Myers and Stout. They're bringing it up.
Myers passes it over to Lane and gets it past half court. And a bad pass there, which looks to be over and back on the Anthem.
It's an over and back. That'll be Martinsville's second turnover of the quarter. And this is just, it's going to happen. Nerves, they have their inexperience, but it's going to get better throughout the season, and we should see good play from this Artesians team.
Yeah, especially through the first game here.
Yes.
Looks like Keto at the top is going to pass it over to Jay Sutley.
He gives it back to Farkas, and Farkas is getting double teamed, so he passes it back out.
Farkas is going to try a three, and he is good.
Basket by
Farkas with the three. That'll be good. That'll be his first 3 points of the night.
Yep,
as it is.
Edgewood takes a quick 4-0 lead. Myers going to drive in the lane. He's going to try a two, and it is good.
And that is a great move by Landon Myers right there, as that is Martinsville's first 2 points of the night and their first 2 points of the season.
Yep, Keto looks to be dribbling it up the court. Passes it over to Chase Utley. Nice tip there by Noah Stout.
So it'll still be Edgewood's ball. Now Edgewood last year they had a really good team at 20-6, and they lost some of their players last year. They lost around three starters from last year. So they're looking to rebuild, but also have a great season.
Keto again directing traffic at the top of the key. Passes it down.
As Harrington takes a three, no good, and Sater with the rebound as he comes back up.
Go up and miss it. It looks to be a
jump ball.
Jump ball, yeah.
It's a jump ball. It's going to be, looks like it's going to be Edgewood Mustangs ball here. As Edgewood they fought for the ball very well right there. That's the hustle that Coach Wadsworth is going to look for this year for his Mustangs team.
Looks like Utley's going to pass it in for the Mustangs.
He passes it out almost over and back. But he calls it travel. So that'll be Edgewood's second turnover of the night, as Martinsville is going to take possession of it again. And it looks like we've had substitutions. Caden Rottenkrantz comes in, and Bo Frederick comes in for the Artesians.
Looks like Rottenkrantz is going to pass it over to Lynn.
Edgewood's putting pressure on the Artesians, and it works out with Martinsville with another turnover.
And Sater going to try a two-pointer, and it is no good. Rebound, Zach Lynn.
Zach Lynn with a good rebound right there. Now they're pushing it up the court.
Looks like it went off the shoe there. It's going to remain Martinsville ball.
Went off the shoe of Keto right there, and Martinsville's going to keep the ball.
Looks like Craig Wester's going to pass it in for the Artesians.
Now Craig Westner, again, one of the only two seniors on this Martinsville team. He's going to have to look to be a leader as well.
Yeah, he's a very hard-working man.
Yes.
Stout tries a three, no good.
No good from Stout, as Derek Farkas comes up with the rebound.
Farkas is going to pass it up to Keto. Keto's going to swing it back to Farkas. He's going to try a three, and it is good again.
That is good for the Edgewood Mustangs.
Farkas has 6 on the night already. Rottenkrantz is going to try a three, and it is good as well.
That's good. Rottenkrantz answers right back with another three of their own as they get back into their 2-2-1 press.
Looks like Utley is going to bring it up, pass it over to Sam Keto. Keto at the top of the key, again directing traffic.
Now Utley, again, played JV tonight, but he's starting varsity as he's probably looking to take the role of Trevor Taylor's spot until he is back, as they turn it over. Yes, that'll be Edgewood's third turnover of the night, as Dayton Devon comes in for Zach Lynn.
It's a pretty sloppy game so far.
But it'll always pick up as we have 7-5 with 3 minutes left in the first quarter.
Rottenkrantz passes it over to Noah Stout, and Bo Frederick's going to try a three, misses it.
Frederick likes to shoot threes. He's a good three-point shooter. Against Avon, we saw how Frederick could shoot really well, how he had a great quarter against Avon.
Yeah, I think Noah Stout's going to pick up his first personal. Keto at the top. Back to Keto. Swings it over to Chase Utley.
This is a good defense by the Artesians in a 2-3 zone, as Farkas is going to shoot the three. That's no good. Devon gets the rebound.
Westner pushes it up the court.
Now Farkas, last year, Derek Farkas, he averaged 4.6 points a game and came off the bench as Noah Stout hits a three for the Artesians, which causes them to take the lead 8-7.
That's his first three of the night, and he only has 3 points.
As Harrington's stuck in the middle, and that is a steal.
Turnover.
As it's turnover again.
Sam Kudo at the top.
Now each team has 4 turnovers so far.
Farkas, and he's going to try 2, and he is good.
Basket by Farkas.
As we're going to have a timeout, Edgewood. So the score so far is 9-8.
I don't think it was a timeout.
My bad. Thought it was a timeout.
Derek Farkas already with 8 points here, with all of Edgewood's points. Myers dribbling up the court for the Artesians.
Myers looking to go into the footsteps of his brother Gannon, who played here at the high school a few years ago. Gannon was a great player for the Artesians, and so Landon's looking to be like him. As Frederick misses the 3.
Rebound is going to go to Coleman Sater.
It's number 4. Number 4, Zeke Pallas came in for the Mustangs.
Sater's going to miss that jumper, and rebound, Bo Frederick.
As long as the number 24, Logan Slawball, came in as well with the Mustangs. As Frederick comes in and looks like he gets fouled. So that'll be 2 shots for the Artesians.
Looks like the foul was committed there by Derek Farkas. That'll be his first. Bo Frederick will be at the line for 2 shots. Frederick first one is long.
Now the Artesians are going to want to shoot well on the free throw line this year. And it's always a good way. Practice shooting your free throws, as Coach Staggs does get them to do a lot.
Frederick will sink the second one.
As Martinsville gets back into their 2-2-1 press, as Edgewood's running out into it.
Here we got number 12, Sam Keto, again on the top.
As number 24 in the corner, Logan Slawball.
Keto's going to drive in a little bit. He's going to pass it back out to number 14, Derek Farkas.
The Artesians have kept with this 2-3 zone after they press with a 2-2-1, then lay back into a 2-3 zone, and so far it's been working. It's a low-scoring game of 9-9 with only 45 seconds left in the first quarter.
Cheese is doing pretty good in that 2-3.
Yeah, so look and almost gets a steal here, but it's passed back out to the top.
It looks like they're still passing it around.
Edgewood's having the great ball movement as they are getting the open 3. No good. Martinsville will get the rebound.
Myers is going to drive in for the layup, and he is going to miss it, but there is a foul committed.
Myers will go to the line for 2.
Looks like foul there on Sam Keto.
Personal foul, number
his
12,
first.
Keto.
Myers has 2 points on the night so far, looking to get 2 more right here.
His first free throw will be good.
It's now 3 points for Myers. As we have Craig Westner and Brady Costin coming in, Zach Lynn and Dayton Devon will be going out. So this will be a smaller group for the Artesians, as there's only 14 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yep.
As Coleman Sater also goes out for the Mustangs and Harrington comes in.
Myers' second free throw is good again.
That'll be 4 on the night for Myers, as they're going to get back into a press again, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like Keto's going to bring it up with 10 seconds on the clock.
Now they're back into, looks like a man pressure by the Artesians as Keto's driving in and kicks it out to Farkas.
Farkas is no good on the 3.
No good on the 3, and that'll end our first quarter here. It is 11-9. The Martinsville Artesians are winning, as we are going to go to a commercial break, and we will be right back here in a second.
to get accepted to a good college.
I want to be a businesswoman.
I really want to be very independent in my life.
I just love watching my friends be happy, and I want to do whatever I can to make them happy.
I wish that my friends will be able to achieve all of their dreams.
I want to help as much as I can.
I want to help people, but like in a bigger way.
Our definition of a relationship is being able to look you in the eye and hear about your concern, hearing about your family, hearing about your job, hearing about your aspirations, getting to know you, and positioning ourselves to help you meet those dreams. Now that sounds pretty old-fashioned, but we're not willing to give that up. We're simply not going to give that up.
For all the banking services you need, there's no place like home.
And we are back here at Edgewood High School as we are about to start the second quarter.
As the first quarter, 11-9, the Artesians are winning. As we have Caden Rottenkrantz, he had 3 points, Landon Myers with 4, Bo Frederick with 1, and Noah Stout with 3. As we're starting here in the half-court offense with Myers with the ball.
Frederick's going to take a 3, and he is going to be good.
He's going to hit that. That'll be his first 3 of the night.
It's going to be his 4th point as Keto brings it up for the Mustangs.
The Artesians went with a taller lineup now, as we didn't see in the end of the first quarter, as Zeke Powell hits the jump shot. 2 points for Edgewood right there.
It's going to be Zeke Powell's first bucket of the night.
Greg Wessner comes down quick and hits one for the Artesians as the Artesians answer right back. The Artesians look to be laying off a little bit, look to be playing a man-to-man now.
Yeah.
As Coach Staggs said, he would want to switch up the defenses, and that's what he's doing so far.
Yeah, looks like Utley's going to have it up top.
Utley's just going to dribble up top for a while as he's going to give it out to Powell.
Powell's going to swing it over to Slaw Ball.
Harrington's in the paint. Harrington did not play the first game against Bloomington South due to not having enough practices.
Utley's going to drive, and he is going to be fouled.
And that'll be another foul on the Artesians. We'll see who that's on right here.
Looks to be on both Frederick. Oh, no, it's Noah Stout.
Looks to be on number 24, Noah Stout right there, as Utley will shoot 2 free throws.
It's Noah Stout's second of the night.
Utley hasn't scored yet, looks to score here, and misses the first free throw, so still scoreless for the night for Utley.
Replacing Keto.
As Coleman Sater comes in for Keto.
And Jace Utley with his second free throw. And it is good. His first point of the night.
He went 1 for 2 from the line as Martinsville is going to come out with the ball. Jace Utley's going to put a little bit of pressure on Landon Myers as he gets by him right there.
Yeah, Myers looks out to pass it to Lynn. Lynn's going to drive. Westner over there.
Martinsville's running their chin offense as they usually do, and it slows teams down, and it fairly works too.
Yeah.
As Noah Stout does throw it away there, however.
It's going to be Sater taking it up.
The Mustangs in transition as they feed it to Harrington, who's
Sater
going to score with a nice. Oh, that was Sater. My bad.
Yeah, Sater with his 3rd point of the night.
It's Landon Myers getting by Utley again.
Frederick for 3. No good.
Good as Harrington gets the rebound for the Mustangs.
Sater brings it up again. He's going to drive and get fouled, I think, by Landon Myers.
This will be a push off by Landon Myers. As Edgewood's going to get the ball. No free throws here. It is 16-14. Still a close game. As Dayton Devon comes in.
Also number 3, Rottenkrantz.
As we're going to have Jace Utley up top.
Artesians back into a 2-3 zone as they're again switching up the defenses on the Mustangs to keep them going.
Zach Powell's going to try a 3, and he's going to be good.
Zeke Powell's going to hit that 3 right there.
His 4th point of the night.
The Artesians running through their plays, looking
Frederick up top.
Devon's inside as Zach Lynn's going to take the three. No good.
Rebound's going to go there to Zeke Powell. Looks like to be blocked there by Devon, and Frederick's going to bring it up.
So coming up in transition, and he's going to maybe throw it away. He will throw it away, and it's going to be the Mustangs' ball.
Little confusion here. They're going to say he tipped it.
They're going to say he tipped it, and they're going to reverse the call.
That's going to remain Martinsville ball.
The Artesians looking to take it out in a 4-out type of way. Myers with the ball out top.
Myers is going to swing over to Frederick with another three. No good.
It's no good from Frederick. He likes to shoot the threes.
Yeah. We have Sater going to drive in and get fouled, but he's going to miss the and one.
Now, Sater last year was averaging 11 points a game and 6 rebounds a game. He started last year. He's looking to have a good year this year for the Mustangs.
Yeah, it looks like Zach Lynn committed his first foul there.
So it looks like Landon Myers is... it's going to be a timeout, actually.
I think the Artesians are going to take their first time out of the half.
So far, it's been a competitive game. So far, 17-16. The Mustangs are winning as there's around 5 minutes left in the second quarter. It's been a great game. Both teams have had trouble turning over the ball. Martinsville with 5 turnovers, Edgewood with 4. Leading scorers for Martinsville, Landon Myers has 4, and Bo Frederick also has 4. Now, for Edgewood, Derek Farkas has a decent amount of points right here.
I think that's going to be
8 points around there for Farkas. As we're going to
coming out of their timeout.
Artesians are going to have the lineup of Myers, Rottenkrantz, Lynn, Stout, and Devon, as Coleman Sater is going to go to the line for 2 free throws.
Sater's first free throw is up, and it is no good, a little short.
Sater has 3 points tonight for the Mustangs, looking to get a 4th right here as he is 0 for 1 so far on the line for this take.
Sater's second one is good.
As Keto's going to get some pressure on Myers like they have been.
Myers gets past the half-court line.
They feed it to Devon, and that is good by Devon. That is what the Artesians are going to want to do if they want to win this game. They're going to have to utilize their size, and that's what they're doing right now.
Yeah, Dayton Devon scores his first bucket of the night as Landon Myers picks up another foul. It's going to be his second personal.
Personal foul number 5, Myers.
It's Myers and others that have been up front on this press, they are handsy, but that's what Coach Staggs wants them to be, and he just gets called on the foul right there, as Martinsville has 8 fouls in this half, and Edgewood has 2.
Yeah, Sam Keto misses the free throw there.
And Devon gets the rebound.
Keto again pressuring Myers up top. Rottenkrantz is going to swing it over the lane.
Devon is fighting in the paint to get open now.
Rottenkrantz is going to try a 3, and it is good. Caden Rottenkrantz, which is going to be his 6th point of the night.
That is their second 3 of this quarter for the Artesians.
Sam Keto up top calling a play.
The Artesians back in their 2-3. Haven't switched to a 1-3-1 yet.
Zeke Powell going to try a 3.
It goes off the top of the backboard, and Sam Keto hustles, though, and tips it away from Devon, as it's going to stay Artesians' ball.
It is 18-21. Your Mustangs are leading here with 3:49 to go in the second quarter.
As Derek Farkas comes in for Jace Utley.
Myers is going to bring it up the court again.
And Myers looks like he's going to be their main point guard for the year. He's great all around, as Rottenkrantz is going to shoot the 3. No good.
He's going to miss it this time.
And it looks like there's going to be a foul. It's going to be on number 40.
Zach Lynn, his second foul.
That's going to be the Artesians' 9th foul of the half, as Derek Farkas is going to go to the line.
Yeah, our teams are playing very aggressive today.
Yes, they really are.
Farkas issued 1-1.
Farkas, 8 points tonight. He's looking to score right here.
Farkas' first one is up and good.
That is going to be 9 points for Farkas tonight. It's a good game Derek Farkas is having. He's getting more than he had last year at 4 points a game. And, yeah.
Yeah, Farkas is really showing out tonight. His second free throw is up, and it is good. Terry is in double-digit scoring now.
As Farkas only scored 4 points against Bloomington South in their last outing.
Rottenkrantz has it up top. He's going to swing it over to Lynn.
Devon is fighting, and it looks like there might be a foul.
Yeah, it looks like that's going to be on the Mustangs. Number 40, Parker Harrington.
Yeah, it's just going to be on number 40, Parker Harrington. That's going to be Harrington's first foul of the night. Now Edgewood's going to have to find a new scoring threat until Taylor gets back, with Taylor averaging around 18 points a game last year, and Farkas is picking that up in this game so far.
Yeah. Keto's going to pressure Myers up top. Len swings it over back to Myers.
Stout's going to come around. He's going to shoot a three, and it's going to be no good. But Caden Rottenkrantz is going to battle and get that offensive rebound.
Nice pass there from Myers to Rottenkrantz. Rebound Devon.
Devon with the rebound and put back right there.
That's going to be his fourth point of the night.
Utilizing Devon is going to be big at 6'9". You're not going to see many people as tall as him. As Farkas hits yet another three-pointer.
That's going to make his 13th point of the night.
Farkas is having a great game so far tonight. The Artesians are going to have to find a way to stop him as Zeke Powell is putting great pressure on Caden Rottenkrantz.
Rottenkrantz swings it over to Myers. Myers out, passes it down to Myers.
Good cut by Myers, and it looks like it's going to be a foul.
I think that'll be on Zeke Powell, his first.
So, yes, it'll be on Zeke Powell. Landon Myers is going to go to the line for two.
Personal foul, number 4, Powell.
Myers with 4 points on the night.
Myers is looking to retake the lead here at the free throw line.
It is a tied game here at Edgewood High School.
His first one is no good.
No good is still going to be tied. Myers is going to have one more. As Bo Frederick, Utley, and Slawball come in for the game. As we see Caleb Cheatham, a freshman, he is sitting at the scorer's bench, mostly waiting for Landon Myers. As
Myers' second free throw is
Myers
good.
hit that, and Caleb Cheatham, freshman, comes in for Landon Myers.
Myers is going to get subbed out, but he has 5 points right now.
And Caleb Cheatham, we saw him play in the JV game. He's going to come out and play some varsity. They're going to look for him to be another point guard threat this year.
Looks like Keto's trying to get past the half-court line before the time expires.
As the Artesians are putting on good pressure right now, and Cheatham's trying to get the ball as they pass it out.
Looks like Farkas is going to drive in, and he is going to be good.
They have not found a way to stop Farkas in this quarter, and they're going to need to find a way if they're going to want to win this game tonight.
Yeah, I believe that's his 15th point of the night.
So we see Craig Westman coming to the scorer's bench as Dayton Devon's trying to get open down low. Rottenkrantz no good from three as Coleman Sater gets the rebound.
Yeah. I think the Mustangs are doing pretty good on defending the size of Martinsville so far.
Yes, they are, as Farkas hits yet another shot.
That's going to be his 17th point of the half already.
As Caleb Cheatham's going to bring it up for the Artesians. Almost slips there.
Bo Frederick has it up top. Cheatham swings it over to Rottenkrantz. Rottenkrantz passes it down to Lynn. He passes it to Devon and missed it.
That was a great play right there. Just couldn't finish it. Lynn cut inside and then feeds it out to Devon. That's what you want for the Artesians right there. Just didn't go their way.
Yeah. Keto's going to look to dribble it up top again.
So the Artesians are going to go what looks like a 2-3 zone as Cheatham's going to be up a bit.
Yeah, Keto is going to pass it over to Farkas.
As Rottenkrantz is cutting off that middle. with Logan Slawball as they're going to give it to the corner right there.
Artesian playing good defense right here.
Good defense with 30 seconds left in this half. As it is 27-24, Mustangs lead.
Keto's up top. Gets the play in. Swings it over to Farkas. And they look to be dribbling this one out.
Yes, they do look to be holding the ball till the last shot. Only 3 seconds left.
Ellie's going to try a three. It is no good.
It's no good, and that'll end our half here at Edgewood High School as your Edgewood Mustangs lead your Martinsville Artesians 27-24. Derek Farkas had a great half with 17 points for the Mustangs. As other players contributing are Coleman Sater.
He had 4 points.
As we are going to go to a break right here, we will be back shortly.
Our definition of a relationship is being able to look you in the eye and hear about your concern, hearing about your family, hearing about your job, hearing about your aspirations, getting to know you, and positioning ourselves to help you meet those dreams. Now that sounds pretty old-fashioned, but we're not willing to give that up. We're simply not going to give that up.
For all the banking services you need, there's no place like home.
Work can be overwhelming.
School can be overwhelming.
I don't feel like I do enough at home.
I don't feel like myself at home.
I don't know if I'm making the right choices for my future.
I have no idea what to do with my future.
I have anxiety.
I get so depressed.
I just wish someone could understand.
We may be your parents,
But we've been in your shoes.
And we fought the same battles.
no matter what you're facing.
We're here for you.
And you're not in this alone.
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/.
And we are back here at Edgewood High School as the Edgewood Mustangs have the lead 27-24.
And with the first half stats, we're going to have Edgewood first with Zeke Powell. He has 4 points. Jace Utley, 1 point. Coleman Sater with 4 points. And Derek Farkas, your leading scorer, with 17 points. And Mustangs doing very well tonight as against Wilmington South, they didn't shoot the best, but they are looking like they are improving as a team here and doing better. And as we have the Martinsville stats here, Caden Rottenkrantz looks to have 6 points on the night. Landon Myers with 5. Bo Frederick with 4. Craig Wessner with 2. Noah Stout with 3. And Dayton Devon with 4.
Yeah, the Artesians have, a lot of players have scored for them tonight.
And the Artesians, they have had some foul trouble tonight, but they'll look to do better with that in the second half. The Mustangs only with 3 fouls in this, 3 or 4 fouls in the first half.
Yeah, the Mustangs played very clean right there.
And we are going to take another break here. We will be back very shortly.
We understand.
Being young is hard. With friends, school, family,
Homework, jobs, sports.
It's easy to get overwhelmed.
stress, anxiety, depression. They can take over everything.
And with drinking, vaping, smoking, drugs.
We know it seems like the easiest answer.
But it just makes things harder.
No matter what you're facing,
you can do it.
And you don't have to do it alone.
Because we understand.
Hi, I'm Matt Wolford, president of the IHSAA Foundation, and we need your help. We need your help so the youth of our community can develop advanced leadership skills. We need your help giving high school administrators and coaches the instruction and insight they need to be better role models and teachers. To learn more or to make a tax-deductible contribution, go to ihsaafoundation.org. You'll not only be contributing to the foundation of the IHSAA, you'll be contributing to the foundation of our community.
We're not just officers or deputies. We're people. We're parents and grandparents. We're here to serve our community. We're here for you. And we want everyone to succeed and be substance abuse free.
We are back here at Edgewood High School as they are leading the Artesians by 3 at halftime. Leading scorers for the Artesians is going to be Caden Rottenkrantz with 6 points. And Landon Myers is going to have 5 points. And for the Edgewood Mustangs, their leading scorer is going to be Derek Farkas with, I believe, is 17 points.
And with the Edgewood Mustangs this year, they're coming in with a new coach, as last year their coach J.B. Neal decided to go to Bloomfield High School, and their new coach coming from Whiteland High School, Matt Wadsworth. As last year, Edgewood had a great year at 20-6, and they just ended up losing in the sectional championship game to Owen Valley. And they're looking to have another great year like they did last year with this new coach, Matt Wadsworth. And as your Artesians last year, they went 6-7 and ended up losing in sectional to Franklin by 7. And they're looking to have a better season than last year, but again, it's a young team, and they're going to have to look to work together and count on those seniors to do everything.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they play very aggressive all year long.
With the aggressiveness, with the switching up defenses, as we've seen out here already tonight, it's going to be a different year for the Artesians, but will be a good one.
Thursday night. Boys wrestling also will be hosting.
And we are going to go to commercial break here at Edgewood High School.
Friday night we have
as the Mustangs lead the Artesians 27-24.
Our definition of a relationship is being able to look you in the eye and hear about your concern, hearing about your family, hearing about your job, hearing about your aspirations, getting to know you, and positioning ourselves to help you meet those dreams. Now that sounds pretty old-fashioned, but we're not willing to give that up. We're simply not going to give that up.
For all the banking services you need, there's no place like home.
Work can be overwhelming.
School can be overwhelming.
I don't feel like I do enough at home.
I don't feel like myself at home.
I don't know if I'm making the right choices for my future.
I have no idea what to do with my future.
I have anxiety.
I get so depressed.
I just wish someone could understand.
We may be your parents,
but we've been in your shoes.
And we fought the same battles.
No matter what you're facing,
we're here for you.
And you're not in this alone.
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/.
And we are back here at Edgewood High School on the MHS live stream. And if any time you cannot come to a game, you should tune into the MHS live stream as we look to go to almost all of the games and announce how we are doing it. And next week we will be at Greenwood.
So next week, as he said, at Greenwood, we try to go to as many games as we can possible, girls and boys, and we just look to stream them. So if you can't make it to the game, please check out our YouTube at MHS Rewind. As the Artesians once again take on the Greenwood Woodmen at Greenwood, as the Edgewood Mustangs are coming out to warm up for the second half.
We have about 2 minutes to go until the third quarter begins.
So it's again 27-24, your Mustangs lead. And the Mustangs, they've had 7 straight winning seasons, and it's going to be big for them to have another good winning season right here. In the Artesians last year once again went 6-17, losing Reed Staggs and Tyler Stead. They were the big seniors last year on that Artesian team, and they're looking with a young new team to come out and win some games this year. As our young team, like Landon Myers, our point guard, is a sophomore, played JV last year, looking to lead this team as our point guard. And
Yeah, I think in order for the Artesians to win the second half, they are going to have to get it more to the big guys and let them go to work some more and take less threes. And for the Mustangs, I think they're going to have to spread the ball around more and get more people to score. As Derek Farkas, again, with 17 points, he's leading the Mustangs.
Yeah, and with the Artesians, another key for them winning is you got to stop Derek Farkas.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got 17 points, and you've just got to find a way to stop him. I don't know if it's the defense not working. You might have to switch it up, but you've just got to find a way to stop him if you want to win this ball game.
Yeah, they may have to go a little bit of a zone action instead of just going on man on Derek Farkas.
As they've been going the 2-3, Farkas has been hitting the 3, so if they're going to stick with that, they're going to want to cover out on him.
Yeah, they're going to have to try some new stuff to try to stop Derek Farkas.
As we're getting ready to start the second half of this ball game, Edgewood versus Martinsville.
And I believe Edgewood will get the ball. No, it'll be the Artesians are going to pass it in.
As it looks like it's going to be the same starting lineup that came out for Edgewood, and it will be the same starting lineup that came out for the Artesians as well, with Myers, Stout, Lynn, Devon, and Costin.
Yeah, it looks like Costin's going to pass it in for the Artesians.
Mustangs look like they're coming out in a man-to-man defense as they were last half. The Artesians are going to want to look for their big man in Zach Lynn, Noah Stout, and Dayton Devon. If they can get them down low, I don't think Edgewood can get them with their height as they have it.
Yeah, especially a man-to-man defense. They should give it to the big guys and just see what they can do.
Now we're being told it is now Edgewood's ball to start the second half, so Edgewood will end up with the ball.
I think Derek Farkas is going to pass it in for the Mustangs.
The Artesians look like they're going to be in a 1-3-1 zone now. They're switching up the defenses once again with Myers out top in the zone.
We're going to have Coleman Sater pass it over to Keto.
They're looking like they're going to cover Farkas more as he was deadly from 3 in the first half.
Yeah, he really hurt the Artesians in the first half, and they're going to have to look to stop him if they want to have a chance to win this game.
It looks like it's going to be a travel by Jace Utley right there.
Yeah, I think Utley took too many steps right there. Lynn is going to pass it in to Myers, who's going to bring it up.
Keto, once again, he has been guarding the full court this whole game, and it's giving them, the Artesians, not too much trouble, just a little bit.
Yeah, as we have Zach Lynn there passing it back door to Noah Stout as he gets fouled as he goes out for the layup.
Edgewood foul, number 14, Farkas.
Derek Farkas will be called for the foul right there as Noah Stout's going to shoot 2.
Yeah, Farkas picks up his second personal of the night.
Noah Stout 3 points on the night. He does have 2 fouls, so he can't be getting too many more fouls.
Stout's first one is up and a little short there.
It's the Artesians, they haven't been able to execute the free throws as well as they might wanted to, but there's still time in the game to work on that.
Yeah, both teams are struggling at the line here tonight.
Against Bloomington South, Edgewood, they went 81% from the free throw line, so that's not bad. So that's different from them as Noah Stout hits the free throw.
It's going to be his 4th point of the night as Keto brings it up.
The Artesians back into their 2-2-1 press, and it's, I think, caught them off guard a little bit as Parker Harrington will score for the Mustangs.
He picks up his first point of the night as they break the press. Myers is going to be pressured by Keto once again. Stout is going to look over to pass it over to Costin. Back to Myers.
They're looking for big man action in the post as Devon shoots it. No good. Lynn fights for it, and they both go down as it's going to stay Martinsville ball.
Yeah, I think it tipped off one of the Edgewood players right there. Looks like Noah Stout's going to pass it in for the Artesians.
So it looks like it's going to be a box set for the Artesians. They're going to run the simple box play, bring it back into Stout.
Right back down to the big guy. He's gonna.
Great post move by Stout as he fakes the drop step and spins the other way. Just a great move by Stout to score right there.
Stout's gonna pick up his 6th point of the night.
The Artesians are putting pressure on the Mustangs with this 2-2-1 press.
Farkas is gonna try another 3, and he is good.
And they left Farkas open. That's Farkas' 20th point tonight, I believe.
Yeah, Fargus is lights out tonight.
As Devon's fighting in the paint.
And he's going to miss once again.
It's no good from Devon as Edgewood's going to bring it up in transition.
Looks like Utley's going to get fouled there by Noah Stout, and I think that's going to be his third personal.
It was Noah Stout's third personal foul.
24 Stout. Utley to shoot 2.
Yeah, Artesian's playing very aggressive tonight. As Utley's going to go to the line shooting 2.
Utley with only 1 point on the night looks to make some more right here. As he does, he gets 1 free throw made right there.
That's going to push Edgewood's lead up to 6 points here. As Utley's second free throw is good. His third point of the night.
Myers going to take it up again. Keto once again with the pressure.
Myers looks to make a move.
Good spin move there. Half spin by Myers. Get him by his guy.
Lane with a nice jump shot. It's no good. Rebound. Keto. I think another foul is going to be there against Brady Costin, and that's going to be his third once again.
And with Brady Costin, he's a senior. He's going to look to have to be one of the leaders on this team, so he's going to want to stay in this game. He's gotten in a bit of foul trouble early, but he's going to look to do better as we go on.
Yeah, Keto's going to bring it up top once again. Going to swing it over to Utley.
So Artesian's staying in that 1-3-1 zone.
Farkas is going to drive. It looks like Sater's going to try a 3, no good. Rebound, Dayton Devon.
That's Devon's 4th defensive rebound tonight, and his 5th total.
Myers is going to drive it.
And they're going to call it traveling instead.
Traveling.
So that's going to be a turnover for Martinsville. So that's going to be Martinsville's 6th turnover on the night.
Slayball replacing Harrington. Timeout taken by.
Looks like it's going to be a timeout by Edgewood.
30-second timeout.
Yeah, 2 quick fouls for the Artesians here in the third quarter.
As it's 34-27, Edgewood leads against your Martinsville Artesians with 5 minutes 30 seconds to go in this third quarter. Sater, they've kind of shut him down this quarter. I mean, he has hit 1-3. They switched it up with the defense with the 1-3-1. I wouldn't be surprised if Martinsville comes back out here with a different defense to mess Edgewood up.
Yeah, they're still going to have to find out a way to stop Derek Farkas, as he has 20 points on the night.
Could see Martinsville come out with a trap kind of defense to get off.
Yeah, maybe have Edgewood commit a couple turnovers to help Martinsville out.
Looks like they're going to lay back and not press them this time.
Sam Keto looks to be bringing it up the court for
Martinsville's going to stay in that 1-3-1 of theirs.
Utley's going to throw it over to Farkas.
Going to be a cross-court pass right there.
Farkas back to Keto. Utley's going to swing it over back to Farkas. Farkas is going to drive in, kick it back out to Utley. Nice pass there.
There's a block by Brady Costin, but that looks to be another foul by Costin. If that is a foul on him, that'll be his 4th foul on the night. And it is on Costin. That'll be Costin's 4th foul on the night.
Yeah, that's not a good sign for the Artesians.
Logan Slawball comes to the line.
His first free throw is not good.
Slawball has no points on the night, looking to make that different here. Craig Wessner comes in for Brady Costin, and Bo Frederick is looking to come in now.
Also number 11, Frederick.
He comes in for Dayton Devon.
Logan Slawball here to attempt his second free throw. It is no good.
No good, and Myers with the defensive rebound right there.
Keto again with some nice pressure there for Myers.
Now Keto has been all over the offensive players all night as Myers finds Stout right there. That is a great cut by Stout and great vision by Myers right there as the Artesians score.
Yeah, Stout's going to pick up his 8th point right there.
Stout having a good night tonight.
As we have Farkas holding the ball right now. Keto passes it back to Zeke Powell. Farkas drives, kick it out to Slawball, and he hits a 3.
Basket by Slayball.
His first 3 of the night and his first bucket of the night with 3 points. As Wester drives in and misses it. Looks to be Farkas brings it up. Passes it, it's going to be stolen. Myers bringing it up. Looks to be stolen again there by Zeke Powell.
As Edgewood's coming in transition, Sater's coming in, and it looks to be
another foul.
Like it's going to be a foul on Craig Wessner. That'll be 2 shots for Coleman Sater.
Personal foul number 40.
I think the foul's on Zach Lynn.
That'll be on Zach Lynn, actually, for
That'll
the foul.
be his third personal. Artesian's already with 4 fouls here in this third quarter with 3:47 to go.
Edgewood with only 1 foul. As Sater's here on the line.
Sater's first shot is no good from the line.
The Mustangs have not shot well from the free throw line tonight, as Sater only has 4 points. He's going to look to score more tonight. And Edgewood, again, when they played Bloomington South, they shot well at an 81% from the free throw line. So they're going to have to.
Teams are struggling from the free throw line tonight.
Both of them are going to have to work at that in practice.
Hits his second one. That's going to be his 5th point of the night.
So Utley's going to give pressure to Myers up top.
Myers gets past the half-court line. Pass it over to Zach Lynn.
Noah Stout's down low trying to fight off as Zach Lynn is called for a travel. That'll be Martinsville's 3rd turnover this quarter.
Yeah, that's exactly what Martinsville did not want to do, turn the ball over a lot.
As Edgewood's starting to pull away with this, it's 38-29. The Artesians are going to have to find a way to get back into this game right now.
So we're going to have Powell up top. Pass it over to, which will be, I think, Farkas, yeah. 3 by Utley is going to be good. That's going to be his 6th point of the night.
So Utley is playing well for the Mustangs tonight, taking that spot of Trevor Taylor right now as he is out.
Yeah, they filled that pretty well tonight. Looks to be a
timeout for the Artesians, as it is 41-29. Mustangs leading the Artesians with 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, the Artesians are going to have to not foul as much here in this 3rd quarter if they're going to have a chance at winning this game.
The Artesians, they have done a good job of keeping Farkas without scoring, as he has only scored 3 points in this quarter, but now they're going to have to look to guard the rest of the players.
Yeah, Jace Utley has stepped up pretty big here.
Taken out a decent-sized lead on the Artesians. The Artesians are going to have to find a way to come back. And once again, I wouldn't be surprised if they start trapping, changing up their defenses for the Mustangs as to catch them off guard.
Looks like the Artesians will pass it in here with 3 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter, as the score is the Mustangs 41 and the Artesians 29. Wester's going to pass it over to Stout. Myers up top. He's going to swing it over to Wessner again, and Frederick's going to get blocked for the 3.
Looks like Farkas is going to block him there. Powell almost loses the ball, but he's going to bring it back up in transition.
Pass it over to Utley. He's been doing pretty good this quarter. Back to Powell.
Almost a turnover right there. Landon Myers could have got that.
Parker Harrington up top. Swings it back to Powell. Looks like a foul there on Zach Lynn, which is going to be his 4th personal. Not looking good for the Artesians foul-wise.
Zach Lynn with one of the big men on the Artesians. Him coming out is a kind of a big deal, as we see Dayton Devon most likely coming in for Lynn, as he has 4 fouls.
Harrington's first free throw is no good. The Mustangs are still struggling from the free throw line.
As we see Rottenkrantz come in for Wessner and Cheatham come in for Myers.
A lot of substitutions right here for the Artesians.
So the Artesians are going to look to have Caleb Cheatham as their guard. Once again, he's a freshman point guard. He's going to look to have some decent minutes this year for varsity.
Harrington's second free throw is no good. Stout swings it over to Frederick. Back to Stout. Down to Devon for 2. A little short.
No good by Devon, but that's what the Artesians want. They want to feed it down to him. And
yeah, they're feeding it to their big men. They're just not finishing there. Harrington swings it over to Powell. Powell back to Harrington. Harrington's going to try a three. And it is no good.
So they're going to fight for the rebound, and it looks like it's going to be a foul on the ground.
I think that might be Caleb Cheatham there on the foul.
Personal foul, number 4, Cheatham.
It is going to be a foul on Caleb Cheatham right there.
This is going to be his first on the night. As Powell is going to be passing it in for the Mustangs. Going to swing it up there to Harrington. Utley's going to drive in, and he is going to be no good. Rebound Cheatham.
As Cheatham's going to take it up in transition out to Frederick. Thought about taking that three right there, but didn't.
Frederick's going to try a two, and he's long. Utley's going to catch the fast break pass.
That'll be a turnover, Edgewood.
Sater, number 12,
and as Coleman Sater and Sam Keto both come in for Edgewood, as Derek Farkas and Logan Slaubaugh both come out.
Looks like Cheatham's going to be bringing it up the court for the Artesians, as he's going to be pressured by Sam Keto.
As the Mustangs, they've stuck in that man-to-man defense this whole game, and it's, well, been working for them so far.
Artesians looking to get a quick bucket here to get some momentum going before this third quarter ends. Looks to be a turnover and a steal by Jace Utley.
That's going to be a foul on Caden Rottenkrantz right there.
Once again, another foul committed by the Artesians. It's going to be Caden Rottenkrantz, his first of the night.
That's going to be the Artesians' 4th turnover of this quarter and their 9th turnover in the game.
Yeah, and they're going to push it up to 7 fouls in this half.
That'll be 1-1 for the Mustangs as they are now in the bonus. Mustangs only have 1 foul this half as the Artesians once again have 7.
Mustangs have been struggling from the free throw line tonight. Jay Sutton looking to get a nice 2 in there. His first one is good.
As the Mustangs with 42 points have, well, scored more than they did last game against Bloomington South.
Utley hits his 7th point of the night there. The second free throw is good again.
As Utley goes 2 for 2 there, Keto putting a little bit of pressure on Cheatham now.
Cheatham's going to be bringing it up the court. Pass it over to Stout. Stout's going to dribble it down to the corner. Passes it to Frederick. Frederick with the drive. No good. Rebound Devon. And
Devon with a great offensive putback right there. And that's what they want with Devon. That's what he can do. He's tall enough to do that. So that's what they want.
Yeah, Devon picks up his 5th point there as we're nearing the ending mark of the third quarter.
As that looks like it's going to be another foul on number 4, Caleb Cheatham, as Keto drove by him right there.
Personal foul.
Yeah, Cheatham looks to pick up his 2nd foul right there.
As we only have 22 seconds left in this third quarter, it's 43-31, Mustangs lead.
Keto has a chance to push this lead up to 14 here before the start of the fourth quarter. He's going to miss his first one. Rebound there by Harrington. It looks like he's going to lose it.
It's going to be a turnover for the Mustangs, and it's going to be Artesian ball with 19 seconds left.
Artesians trying to get at least one more bucket before the quarter ends. Rottenkrantz passes it over to Cheatham. To Stout. Stout's going to drive, kicks it back out to Rottenkrantz for 3. And he's going to be a little short there.
It looked like it might have been a block by Utley there, as Sater's going to shoot that and miss as we end the quarter with Edgewood leading 43-31 on your Martinsville Artesians. And we will be back shortly after this break right here.
Sportsmanship doesn't happen just on the court or on the field or on the mat. It doesn't happen only in the pool or on the green or the track. It also happens in the stands, on the sidelines, on the web, and at home. That's because sportsmanship is everyone's responsibility. We remind you to practice good sportsmanship at all high school sporting events. Treat athletes and officials with respect during competition and especially in social media. And support your team's coaching staff. Remember, sportsmanship has a face. Yours. A message from your high school and the Indiana High School Athletic Association.
We are back here at Edgewood High School as they are leading the Artesians 43-31.
As it's going to be the Artesians' ball to start the fourth quarter. The Artesians, they're going to have to look to find a way to come back from this 12-point lead the Mustangs have, and they're going to have to utilize every single player, and they're going to have to make sure that Derek Farkas, once again, does not score, as he's not out here right now. So the Artesians are going to have to find to guard everyone.
Yeah, it looks like Rottencrantz passed it up to Cheatham. Rottencrantz back to Cheatham, over to Frederick. Cheatham up top trying to get a play drawn. Noah Stout's going to swing it over to Bo Frederick for three. Good.
As Bo Frederick is going to silence the crowd that keeps saying air ball as he hits that three right there.
That's going to be his 7th point of the night. As Parker Harrington over to the left side, going to swing it back to Utley. Harrington's going to swing it. It looks like a little too much on that pass as it goes out of bounds. And another turnover there for the Mustangs. It's a good start for the Artesians here with one turnover and a quick bucket.
As we see Derek Farkas with a game-high 20 points come back into the game for Zeke Powell.
Cheatham being pressured by Keto. Sends it over to Rottencrantz. To Frederick. Back to Rottencrantz. The bad pass and a turnover for the Artesians. There's a foul, and that's going to be an and one.
I think Coleman Sater will come to the line. Noah Stout, that's his 4th foul as we see Zach Lynn coming in for Noah Stout.
Going out here as Coleman Slater looks to try to pick up a 6-point here at the line.
Sater shoots free throw.
Sater's first free throw is good.
As the Artesians are going to come back with the ball. Once again, Keto is going to guard up the whole court like he has been the whole game.
Yeah, Cheatham's going to pass it to Lynn. Hands it off to Cheatham. Devon down low. Just can't hit those buckets.
They find
down
Devon
low.
again. That is what they want. It just doesn't go in.
Looks to be a strip, but out of bounds. Looks to stay with the Mustangs. I think Farkas is going to be passing it in for the Mustangs.
As it looks like the Artesians are going to be in a 2-3 now.
Yeah, they're going to make the Mustangs shoot outside.
As they're going to want to have to cover Derek Farkas, as he is a great outside shooter as we've seen tonight.
Keto is going to swing it over to Farkas. Farkas is going to looks like another foul.
Going to be Zach Lynn's 5th foul. And that's 5, so he...
Personal foul, number 40, Lynn.
I think...
That'll be...
He might be fouled out there.
That's 5, so Lynn should be fouled out now. As that's going to be the double bonus for the Mustangs as the Artesians have 10 fouls in the half, and the Mustangs only have 1 foul this half.
Yeah, as Noah Stout's going to check in for Lynn.
Is Noah Stout. He also has 4 fouls, so he's going to have to watch. If that happens, we're going to lose 2 of our big men there and only have Devon down low.
Yeah. Farkas hits his first free throw. That's going to put him at 21 points of the night.
Well, Farkas, that's much more than he had against Bloomington South the other night. Farkas only had 4 points against South.
The
He hits
second one
that.
is good. Bringing him to 22 points. As Cheatham brings it up the court for the Artesians. Frederick in the corner to Rottencrantz for 3. Good.
And Rottencrantz is also going to silence the student section of the Mustangs as they kept yelling air ball at him as well. As he hits the 3.
Yeah, I think this is going to be Rottencrantz's 9th point of the night. As Farkas is going to have it in the corner.
Almost had an open shot right there. The Artesians do not want that as Farkas has 22 tonight.
Farkas is really on fire tonight. They don't want to give him any open shots.
The Artesians back in their 2-3 zone, as we said. They were in a 1-3-1 earlier, but no longer.
Looks like a tip there by the Artesians. It's going to stay with Edgewood.
As Parker Harrington is going to take out the ball for the Mustangs.
Harrington.
Looks like it's going to be a foul.
Another foul on the Artesians.
Personal foul, number 55, Devon.
Devon picks up his second personal of the night.
Sater shooting 2.
Now that'll be 2 for Coleman Sater, as once again the Mustangs are in double bonus with the Artesians with over 10 fouls this half.
Yeah, Sater looking to take advantage of over the fouls. His first one is no good.
As the Mustangs have an 11-point lead on the Artesians with around 5 minutes and 45 seconds to go in this game.
Yeah, the Artesians are going to have to find something to get something going in order to pull this one out. As Slater is going to hit his last free throw, as Cheatham's going to bring it up the court.
Devon's fighting in the paint again, trying to get open.
Frederick's almost shot a 3. Pass to Rottenkrantz for 3 and good.
Rottenkrantz has hit his past 2 3-pointers, as that is now only a 9-point lead.
Yeah, Rottenkrantz gets his 12th point there. Farkas for 3.
That's good by Farkas. That is 25 points for Farkas, as that will be a timeout Mustangs.
Timeout Mustangs.
As we have 52-40, right? The Edgewood Mustangs are leading as Derek Farkas is 25 points this game high.
Yeah, Farkas is really carrying the Mustangs here.
The Artesians, they're going to have to find a way to stop Farkas if they want to come back from this deficit and pull one out and win.
Yeah, another thing they're going to have to do is stop fouling and giving Edgewood free opportunities to score.
As the Artesians have over 10 fouls, and the Mustangs only with 1 foul this half.
Mustangs have not been playing very aggressive, and it seems to be working here for them.
As we see Sam Keto, he's pressuring up top full court, but he's not being handsy or grabby, which has led Edgewood to only 1 foul this half.
Yeah, Edgewood playing very clean basketball in the second half.
So it looks like Landon Myers is going to come back in for the Artesians. He's looking to be the point guard now. As we have Zach Lynn, he fouled out earlier. Noah Stout with 4 fouls, and also Brady Costin with 4 fouls as well. So once again, just leads to Martinsville's foul trouble this half, as it's again over 10 fouls.
I think Martinsville will be passing it in here.
We have a different lineup for the Artesians. We see Myers with Cheatham, Rottenkrantz, Frederick, and Stout, as Stout's going to take the ball out and hand it out to Myers.
Yeah, Myers is going to bring it up for the Artesians, pressured by Keto once again.
Now, Keto has been playing great defense all night, not grabbing or pushing, just staying in front of his defender.
Frederick's going to try a 3, and he's going to be a little long there, as Keto fights for the rebound there.
Mustangs are going fast in transition as they slow it down now. Looks like the Artesians are now in a man-to-man defense instead of their 2-3.
Yeah, the Mustangs are in no hurry here, as they have a nice lead. There's a nice block there by Noah Stout.
Stout blocks it. It's up hitting a cheerleader.
Cheerleaders have been taking quite the hits tonight.
That is, 2 cheerleaders have taken one to the face today.
Farkas looks to be passing it in, and an easy layup right there.
As Sater just slides in, and I guess Frederick just might not have seen him, as he just slides in and scores an easy bucket right there, taking the lead to 14.
Yeah, Sater picks up his 9th point on the night, stretches the lead to 14. Cheatham's going to drive. Looks like he's going to get fouled there by Farkas, I believe.
So it looks like it's going to be a foul on Derek Farkas, number 14. Yes, it will be.
It's going to be his 3rd on the night.
And it's Edgewood's only 2nd foul of the second half, compared to Martinsville's over 10 fouls. As Martinsville is in a box set again.
Cheatham passes it down to Myers, who tries a 2, and he is just a tad long.
As the Mustangs are going to look to go out in transition once again, they like to run the ball.
Harrington's going to give it to Keto.
Martinsville staying in that man-to-man pressure now.
Powell drive it in and tries a 2 and no good, but he's going to be fouled once again.
That'll be Noah Stout's 5th foul, as he will foul out as well, leaving Martinsville with only one big man left.
Yeah, with all these big men out, it's really going to hurt the Artesians here.
As we see Craig Westner coming in for Bo Frederick and Brady Costin coming in for Noah Stout.
Yeah, the Artesians here with a very small lineup. They're going to probably have to shoot some outside shots, and they're going to have to knock them down here if they're going to want to win.
For the Artesians here, I'm thinking he's going to want a faster group to come in. He's going to want to run the ball so they can get rid of this 15-point deficit they have.
As Powell hits his first free throw, and he has got his 5th point of the night, which stretches the lead to 55-40. Edgewood's in the lead with 3:59 to go here in the 4th quarter.
As Martinsville takes a timeout, and once again, like I said, if Martinsville's going to run this small lineup, they're going to want to get up and down the court with only 4 minutes left in the game. They're down 15. They need to run up and down the court and get some easy layups, maybe steals. So don't be surprised if you see some trapping or pressing here with the Artesians.
Yeah, the Artesians are going to have some players step up here and knock down some big-time shots if they want to come out with a W here.
As we have the two big men, Zach Lynn and Noah Stout, both fouled out. Noah Stout had a good game tonight and just ended up getting those 5 fouls, which still leads to Martinsville's fouling problem with over 10 fouls this half.
Yeah, Stout finished with 8 points on the night.
Lynn finished with 0, but still, he contributed very well to this team and helped them out really well.
Yeah, he had a lot of rebounds there that helped the Artesians get some second chances that they needed.
So we're going to come out after this timeout. We're going to shoot this second free throw from Zach Powell.
Yeah,
Zeke Powell.
Yeah, Zeke Powell made his first free throw, looking to make his second to stretch the lead to 16.
The Artesians really going to have to run the ball and score quick if they want to win this game right here.
Powell's second free throw is going to be good.
So that is a 16-point lead for the Mustangs now, as Myers is going to take it up with Keto once again pressuring him full court.
Yeah, Myers is going to swing it over to Cheatham, down to Westner.
So the Artesians are looking to go faster right now, as that's going to be a foul on the Mustangs.
Edgewood foul.
Looks to be on number 12, Sam Keto, which will be his second on the night.
That'll be their 3rd foul in this half.
Ryan Kranz back to Myers. Myers is going to drive, try a 2, and just be long.
It looks like it's going to be
poked out with by Costin. It's going to stay with the Mustangs.
As the Artesians are full court pressing now, man to man. That looks like it's going to be a foul on Caden Rottenkranz right there. Is this going to send them to the line for 2 shots?
Yeah, Rottenkranz picks up his 2nd foul on the night.
And it looks to be Parker Harrington at the line.
2 free throws.
Harrington has 2 points on the night, looking to stretch it to 3 and maybe even 4. First free throw is good for Harrington.
As the Mustangs have been better this quarter of their free throws. As in the past few quarters, they haven't been as good with the free throws, but now they're picking it up, stretching the lead to 17 points here.
Yeah, as Harrington shoots his 2nd free throw. And it is good once again.
It's 2 for 2 as number 21, Zay Dowering, comes in for Parker Harrington.
Harrington has 4 points.
Dowering comes in for the first time tonight.
Myers brings it up, pressured by Keto once again.
The Artesians are going to really have to pick it up if they want to get these 18 points back quick, and that looks like it's going to be a foul. Number 21, Zay Dowering.
Personal foul.
That's going to be his first of the night. Looks like Myers is set to pass it in for the Artesians. He's going to pass it to Cheatham. Back to Myers. Myers with a little post move, and it's going to be an and 1.
With a great post move there by the guard, Myers. As Keto was guarding him, he had the size advantage right there. Turned around and hit the jumper, and he gets the and 1 right here.
Yeah, Myers picks up a 7-point right there. He has a chance to make it 8.
Substitution, number 12, Westner. In for Costin.
Myers looking to shoot his 2nd free throw here. Or his first free throw. And his free throw is good. Myers now with, I believe, 8 points. Keto's going to bring it up. Keto's going to make a nice move there on Cheatham. He passes it over to, which I believe Ringler is. And Keto's going to get the ball, and I think he's going to call timeout here. As the Mustangs lead 58-43 with 3 minutes and 8 seconds here in the fourth quarter.
30-second timeout.
They have a nice cushion here. And the Artesians are going to have to get something going if they want to pull out with a win here. The Artesians already have over 10 fouls, and every foul they get at this point will just be free throws for the Mustangs.
As it's 58-43, a 15-point lead for the Mustangs with around 3 minutes to go in this game. The Artesians are really going to need to pick it up if they want to win this ball game right here.
Yeah, the Mustangs are probably just going to try to waste some time on every time they get the ball and make the win for Artesians a lot harder.
So Mustangs have picked up a few fouls. Now they have 5 in this half. If they get 2 more, they will get into the bonus. Martinsville will. So it looks to be coach wiping up the court right there. The Mustangs look to be in a stack set right here as Keto has the ball out top.
Keto is going to be pressured by Cheatham. He's going to pass it over to Powell. Powell's going to get it to Slater. And Powell's going to drive.
Personal foul. Number 12, Westner.
As Zeke Powell is going to go to the line for the Mustangs. So we see Bo Frederick at the scorer's bench looking to come in for the Artesians.
Powell's first free throw is no good.
As Frederick comes in for Craig Westner. As we see for the Mustangs, a new player, Cam Curtis, is in for them.
And Powell's second free throw is good.
So the Artesians are going to have to look to run the ball real quick.
Powell picks up his 7th point right there. As Frederick is going to try to make a move. Swings it back over to Cheatham. Myers looking to have some trouble trying to find someone open. Let's pass it down to looks to be a foul as Costin had the ball right there. Looks to be a foul on Sam Keto, which will be his 3rd personal.
Substitutions. Caden Huttenlocker.
And it looks to be the Mustangs subbing in people as number 10, Caden Huttenlocker, comes in, and number 23, Sean Sims, come in for the Mustangs.
Yeah, I think this is mostly of their JV players. As Martinsville still trying to get something going here with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the 4th.
As Myers misses there. It was a good turnaround, just slightly short.
Powell's going to bring it up the court. We have Huttenhacker going to drive in and score. Oh, he's going to miss the layup.
So Myers is going to bring it up in transition out to Cheatham.
Back to Myers. Myers is going to drive. Going to miss the 2. Rebound Costin's going to put it back up.
It's a great offensive rebound by the senior Brady Costin right there.
That's going to be his first bucket of the night.
Martinsville.
As Martinsville's going to call another timeout.
It is 59-45. The Edgewood Mustangs lead your Martinsville Artesians with only 2 minutes to go in this 4th quarter.
The Artesians are going to have to hit some pretty nice shots here if they want to have a chance of winning this.
They're going to have to put in some good pressure. I'd say we're going to see that man-to-man full court press again with them, and we should probably see some trapping going on with the Artesians now that it's coming with 2 minutes left in the game.
Yeah, the Artesians down by 14 here, trying to get their first win on the road.
And as the Artesians with over 10 fouls on the night, the Mustangs, they have 6 in this half. If they give up one more, that'll give Martinsville the bonus. So we are getting ready to come out after that timeout right here.
And it looks like we're going to have the Edgewood Mustangs pass it in here.
With the Mustangs with a different lineup than we're used to seeing, with Zeke Powell and more.
Powell's going to run a little baseline there.
There you go. The Artesians are trapping, and there you'll have a jump ball. And Caleb Cheatham really fought for the ball right there.
Yeah, I bet their coach told them that they're going to need to be aggressive if they want to pull this one out.
So the Artesians are going to keep looking to keep that pressure up right here.
You're going to have Powell pass it in once again. Looks to having trouble. Going to finally found Huttenhacker there. Going to swing it back to Powell. Back to Huttenhacker.
Mustangs are coming in transition. Costin fights for that.
Yeah.
That's a good hustle by Brady Costin right there as the Artesians are pushing it out, and Caleb Cheatham's going to come in and hit that easy layup as he takes the Martinsville lead only down to 12.
Yeah, Cheatham picks up his first bucket there. Much needed for the Artesians.
As Craig Westner tries to come in and steal that, just misses. So Mustangs are coming in transition.
No good on the shot there as Costin pulls down the rebound. He's going to be poked away. Another miss for the Mustangs.
Everyone is fighting for the ball, and the Mustangs end up with it right there.
Powell's going to try to slow things down here with 1 minute to go. Looks like a foul there on Cheatham. It's going to be his third personal.
As we're coming with 1 minute to go with this game. It's a 12-point game in favor of the Mustangs as we see Bo Frederick on the scores bench looking to come in for someone as the Mustangs are going to shoot 2 right here.
And Zach Powell has 7 points on the night, looking to make it 8 or even possibly 9. His first shot is good at rolled in.
As Powell has shot very well from the free throw line tonight. He might be one of the only players that he could be perfect from the line tonight.
He scores his 8th point right there, and his second free throw is going to be good.
So he goes 2 for 2 from the line there as the Artesians are going to have a hurry-up offense now.
Myers is going to bring it out. He's going to swing it over to Rottenkrantz.
The Artesians
is going to drive.
The Artesians are coming in with many cuts and ball screens as they're wanting to find someone to cut through the lane into the middle.
Yeah.
So they can find them and get an easy layup. As that's going to be a foul on Caden Hutlocker as Caden Rottenkrantz is going to shoot for the 1-and-1 as Bo Frederick comes out for Craig Westner.
Yeah, Hutlocker picks up his first foul right there as Rottenkrantz is going to go to the line.
As number 11, Landon Ringler, comes in for the Mustangs. Rottenkrantz hits his first.
Rottenkrantz has 13 points on the night.
As Dayton Devon comes in for senior Brady Costin. Looks to be around a minute left for the Artesians to try to get this 13-point deficit erased.
Rottenkrantz's second free throw is missed.
As that looks like it's going to be a foul on Devon right there.
It's going to be his third personal.
Personal foul, number 55.
Now it's going to send Edgewood to the line for 2.
Sims to shoot the free throws.
Sean Sims is going to be at the line. His first 2 free throws of the night right here.
His first free throw is going to be no good.
As Bo Frederick comes in for Dayton Devon, now the Artesians again, small lineup, wanting to go fast with only a minute left in this game. They are down 13 points.
Sims' second free throw is no good. Rebound by Caden Huttenbacher.
The Mustangs are really playing hard right now, but they turn it over right there.
As Rottenkrantz is going to drive, he's going to miss the layup. Rebound Westner is going to
Westner with the great hustle right there. That's what the Artesians want out of Craig Westner.
Yeah, Westner picks up his 4th point right there.
The Artesians are going to put on some good pressure, and Craig Westner once again with the great pressure. As it's going to be a turnover for the Artesians right there, but from Craig Westner right there with that steal, that's the kind of hustle that Coach Staggs wants from him.
The Artesians hustling really good here at the ending of this game.
So they're going to try to trap right here and steal the ball from Sims.
Another loose ball. The teams are playing very, very hard right now.
As it's going to be an easy layup for Huttenbacher right there. That's going to bring the lead to 13 with 20 seconds left.
Hudlocker makes his first bucket of the night.
This number 1 Patrick Gardner is going to come in for the Mustangs, and
It is a substitution timeout.
it's a substitution timeout for the Mustangs.
As they are in the lead 63-50 with 20 seconds left.
Number 22, Henry Dowering, comes in as well with Patrick Gardner, as it's 15 seconds left, a 13-point game.
Rottenkrantz is going to try a 3, no good.
These Mustangs are going to get that rebound right there.
Looks like they're just going to dribble it out here. Hudlocker's going to hold it.
Patrick Gardner.
And that looks like it's going to be the game with the time running out. The Edgewood Mustangs are going to come on top of your Martinsville Artesians 63-50. And as we saw in this game, Derek Farkas with 25 points. He really was a star for this Edgewood team tonight, and Martinsville really had no answer for him. As Caden Rottenkrantz is your leading scorer for the Artesians, however. It was an overall great night for the Mustangs, and the Artesians they fought hard in the end and just didn't come out on top.
Artesians are going to have to look to be a little, having less turnovers if they're going to want to win some few ball games as their season continues.
As the Artesians did have 12 turnovers in the night, and they're going to look for doing that better at practice, and we will see them December 6th at Greenwood High School when they face the Greenwood Woodmen.
Yeah, and this will do it from Edgewood High School as the Martinsville Artesians fall to Edgewood. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. I'd like to thank the students in the broadcasting program at MHS for producing the game, which would be Trenton Moody and Verena Cox for running the cameras. I'm Braxton Dilly along here with Cole Meyer, and we would like to say good night, everyone, and thank you for watching.
Caden Rottenkrantz with 13.